What's up everybody, welcome back. Skipper here today for another amazing video. And in today's video, we are here in our Minecraft world, and we're going to be doing something that you guys might not expect. We're going to be building a zoo for Italian BrainRots in Minecraft. And as you can see, I've uploaded an Italian BrainRot mod from CoastForge, adding tons of new BrainRots into the Minecraft world. And today, we're going to be building a zoo so that the villagers can go see the Italian BrainRots in their natural habitat. And so I'm hoping that we can get each habitat to look like where the animal would live. Like Chimpanzini Bananini would live in the jungle, or Boboloni Lololoni would live on the beach. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is make a path. So we're just gonna make this path. And yeah. Alright, so for our first animal, we're going to be making a Chimpanzini Bananini habitat. Alright, so first, we're going to make a wall for his cage where he's going to live. And I'm going to add this little fence in case the keepers need to get into its cage. And now, we're going to need to add the jungle stuff. So we're going to get a jungle sapling. And we're going to grow some jungle trees. Let's get some bone meal. Alright, so let's put a jungle tree right here. That's a pretty good size, but I think we're going to want a bigger one right here. Looks like it's too close to the wall, so let's build one right here. Still too close? Alright, I guess we're just going to have to do one sapling. There we go. We have some of our jungle trees grown up, but we're not yet ready to put Chimpanzini Bananini into his habitat. We're going to need to make a water pond so that Chimpanzini Bananini can drink water. And we're going to make a little river just for fun. There we go. Alright. And now we're going to add some stone. Let's get some stone slabs. Alright, and we're going to add a little rock formation right here to make it seem more like the jungle to Chimpanzini Bananini. Alright, now we have our whole Chimpanzini Bananini habitat set up, and now we need to put Chimpanzini Bananini into his cage. Let's get his spawn egg and put him in.
Chimpanzini Bananini.
we've got a chimpanzini bananini in our cage, and let's spawn another
Chimpanzini bananini.
for companionship. Alright. So they're just chilling.
Chimpanzini bananini.
Alright. Now let's get rid of the spawn egg and go on to our next habitat, which is going to be
Chimpanzini bananini.
our how about Fruity Fula? Let's do his habitat. Of Fruity Fula's cage, the interior. Let's try to. We might need some jungle
bananini.
trunks and leaves. A jungle log and jungle leaves. Alright, let's make a little tree.
Chimpanzini bananini.
And let's make a short tree right over here. And we can put some leaves on the ground, kind of decorating it. There we go, perfect. I just add a little leaf over here. And some water for Fruity Fula's drink. And some, nope, no stone. And lots of shrubs. There we go. And then now we can spawn Fruity Fula in his cage. First we're gonna need to get out of his cage, and then where's the Fruity Fula spawn egg? There we go, Fruity Fula. Let's put, oh wait, we're gonna need these. Alright, hon, let's just drop the jungle planks and get these.
Fruity Fula.
Fruity Fula.
Fruity Fula. Chimpanzini bananini. Chimpanzini bananini.
There we go. Fruity Fula is in his cage.
Fruity Fula.
Alright. And now for our next cage, well, exhibit, we're going to be doing
Chimpanzini bananini.
We're going to be doing Traleo Trala. And now we need to get rid of Fruity Fula's spawn egg. Let's just throw it over here. And now we need Traleo Tralas. And for his habitat, we're gonna need a lot of sand. So let's just get some. Here we have it, sand. And we're just gonna need to put some of it down.
Chimpanzini
Alright,
bananini.
so we're finally
Chimpanzini
gonna be able to
bananini.
spawn Troleo Trala in this time.
Trallallero trallalla.
He shouldn't be able to escape. Alright, good. He likes his new pool. Alright, now let's start on our next enclosure. Alright, so I just built a bunch of enclosures, which I'll reveal at the end of the video. But now we're gonna focus on building the Bombadillo Crocodilo enclosure, which is gonna be really difficult because Bombadillo Crocodilo flies. Alright, now the glass is complete. Now I need to work on the interior, which is going to be like a swampy biome because crocodiles live in swamps. So let's just get the water bucket right over here, and we need some, how about we put a mangrove tree? I don't know. Let's add a little water hole for it. Although Bombadillo Crocodile doesn't need that much water because, of course, he lives in the sky. And now let's add some sugarcane to make it even more swampy. We need sugarcane. Where is sugarcane? I'm gonna look it up. Sugarcane. We have the sugar cane. We're just gonna put some right over here. And have a bunch of sugar cane all around. Why can't I place it? Oh yeah, you have to place sugar cane right next to the water. Alright. You have to be super swampy. So, a lot of sugar cane. Alright, now we're gonna need to add, what should we add? Alright, let's add some lily pads to increase the swamp feel. And also let's add some swamp plants. Like drip leaf, can we add it? I don't think so. I think it only goes on moss. But let's add the lily pads. And let's add a tree. And some bone meal. I don't know if we can grow the tree in here. Let's put it right there. No, the tree won't grow. Alright, let's just leave it like this. Now it's spawning the Bombadillo Crocodilo. We need 2 of them to keep each other company. And now, hold on, how do we... Alright, let's leave its enclosure. And now we have the Bombadillo Crocodilo. And Let's put up a sign so people know what it is. Alright. Boom. Crocodilo. Yeah, there's Bombadillo Crocodilo. Now, we need to build Tung Tung Tung's horse cage, the last creature that we need in our zoo. So I was thinking, since Tung Tung Tung's horse is made out of wood, we should give him a, oak forest cage. Oh yeah, that's pretty big. Now we're gonna add our oak in. We got an oak tree right there. Let's add some water. There's gonna be a lot of trees in here, so yeah, I think that's a good amount. Now you have Tung 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 Sahur. Alright. Tung 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 Sahur. In the cage, looks like they're really happy. Alright, and now we're going to tour the zoo. So we enter through the zoo in here, and first we have Chimpanzini Bananini in here, in his cage. And then over here we have Fuli Fula, which is like a toucan. And then we have Boboloni Lololoni, which is like a coconut beaver. So I gave him like a spruce tiger. And then this is Bobopotapim. And I noticed Bobopotapim has a lot of vines growing on him. So I gave him a jungle biome, which has the most vines. And then right over here, we have Frigo Camaro, which is like a camel. And so I gave him a desert biome. But in case he doesn't like the desert, I gave him a little tree right here. And then also we have here, probably the most famous, we have Tralalero Tralala, which he is just swimming in his pool right now. We already saw that. And we have Bombadillo Crocodilo, which is right over there. And we have over here Tung 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 Sahur. Let me just add the sign. Tung 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 Sahur. Alright, there, Tung 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 Sahur's cage is complete with a sign. And last but not least, Trippy Troppa. I gave him like swampy. Alright, and that sums up our video today. We did build the BrainRot Zoo. And thank you everyone for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm Skipper and I'm out.